watering, doing that. All right, let's get over here to Keegan Mann, just a few other things. Keegan, senior at San Pascal High School, and tell me about your experiment.
So I built this robot. It's basically a control theory experiment. If I put it on here and turn it on, it'll automatically right itself if it's pushed off center. These type of control algorithms can be used for autonomous aircraft or autopilots, so the airplanes can automatically right themselves.
Ah, okay, so it could have military implications. They could use it in military.
Definitely.
Like that. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Weston Braun, sophomore, San Diego Academy. All right, Weston, tell me about your experiment.
My project was on high voltage DC to DC power conversion, which allow you to use direct current on the power line, say, instead of AC, which allow for greater control over the power grid, higher efficiency, and potentially be modified to prevent rolling blackouts.
And we were talking about this earlier, and I said, why aren't they doing that now, Weston?
It's just because our current power system has been the same since the late 1800s. I don't think it's time for a change. Just they need to make new infrastructure.
All right, there you go. Hey, you know what? Can we jump over to Evan since we have a little more time? Evan Wildenhain with Marshall Middle School, 8th grader. Okay, let's, how about we go, over here? Tell me about your project.
My project is an artificial intelligence project. It's about creating a program that can actually teach itself to play mastermind instead of anyone telling it what to do.
So, what kind of application could this have?
It's good at applications in other fields. I've heard reports of, neural networks being used in the military because they're good at pattern recognition. And so this can be used to solve problems that people don't even know how to begin solving because the way it works, it basically can teach itself and it'll assure constant, or at least steady progress.
Very nice. All right, so a lot of award winners here, sweepstake winners, and we started with Keegan, and Keegan, you've already been accepted to Berkeley, and but you're still waiting to see where you might go, right?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on Stanford and MIT and Caltech.
All right, so that's part of the goal, right, when you do projects like this, and fantastic, really bright students, so a lot of really interesting stuff out here. I mean, from everything from cancer studies to whether or not the trains work, right? Here we go. Did we get off track over here? Your project, you were looking at what? Derailments, right?
Yeah, I was looking at how trains derail on track switches that are set incorrectly and ways to prevent that from happening.
And you did it by doing what?
Well, I engineered a switch that kind of worked off of a current design that helps prevent trains from derailing, and it turned out that it worked about 40% better.
40% better, pretty good. What's your name?
Daniel Arnold.
All right, what school do you go to?
Marshall.
All right, there you go, another Marshall Middle School. Okay, so that's what's happening down here at Balboa Park. You can actually come out and see these wonderful displays. And I got to tell you, this is a room filled with talented people, 800 different projects out here. I don't know how the judges did it, Alexis and Dan. Really, they're all really fascinating, and these kids are so bright. It really makes you feel better about the future for sure. When you see the work these kids do, you're like, why didn't we think about that before, So really, really bright. Again,
I know why I didn't think about that,
Sunday
because I
is
don't
the
have the
last time.
capacity to think about that.
They are so smart.
Yes, yeah, that's why.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And Bob,
That Bob Dylan
and
green.
Bob behind the
Everybody-
camera.